He knows that what happened to you in your childhood. Who gets you better than that? Somebody that knows that happened to you, right? He knows that person broke your heart. He knows that person disappointed you, let you down. He knows that person said something and it just tore you to pieces. Right? God knows that. And he understands. And he understands the pain of it because he was here being ridiculed, spit
True.
on,
Yes.
the hairs individually plucked out his face. Yet he
Yes.
said, "Forgive the Father, for they know not what they do." And in the same instance, it's not easy, but it's those hard things that we have to come to grips with and be real with ourselves and be really, really transparent and vulnerable with God.
Mhm.
This is where I'm at. This is where I'm struggling. I have not got over it. I can't get past it, but I want to. It's hurting me, and I have not healed from that thing, but I want to.
Mm.
Because whatever is in the heart, the reason why you have to forgive is what, and I'm saying from experience, that whatever is in the heart will come out in your action.
Yes.
It will happen.
Right.
You cannot
Yeah.
avoid it. It will
Yes.
come out in your actions. It will come out in the words that you say
Yes.
because it's in there. And so we have to sit with God as long as it takes. My mom said sometimes this kind only comes out by fasting and prayer. Sometimes
Yes.
that's exactly what we have to do. We have to push our plates back. We have to ask God and plead with God. Okay, God, you said forgive, as we are forgiven. I want to forgive. I want to let that altercation go. I want to allow that offense. I want to be healed from that. I want my brokenness to be healed, but I can't do it. But I want it to be done. And I want to do your will. And I don't want to treat nobody a certain way. Help me. God
Yes.
hears the sincere prayer. He hears that sincerity, and he's the one who is the husbandman to the land of our heart. That means he's the one like a farmer. He's looking at our heart, and he said, "Yeah, I see that. I see that root of bitterness that you didn't deal with when it was just a seed. Sometimes we don't deal with things when it's just a little seed. Now
Mhm.
we're not supposed to get those seeds, but sometimes things just happen to us. It's happening, right? And we don't deal with it when it's just a little seed. And then we continue to allow for it to fester because
Faster.
sometimes when you're
Mhm.
hurting, you feel justified in that pain. It's like, I don't want to let it go because I feel justified. I want to keep harboring it in my heart, right? So by doing that and not releasing it, we're
It
watering it,
grows. That's right. It
right?
grows.
And it
Mhm.
continues to grow. And not only does it grow, it bears corrupt fruit
That's right.
because it was a corrupt seed that we didn't cast out, that we didn't immediately take to God, right? So, yeah, these things. I know I was rambling a lot, but
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, that was good. You said something that God knows your pain. He knows who hurt you. Like you said, he's all knowing. He sit high and look low. He behold the good and the evil. He's omnipotent. He's God. He's everything. He's everywhere. So he do know. And what gets us as being human, we forget that. We forget that God knows. We forget that God sees. We forget that God cares. Because in our pain,
Mm,
that's all we can feel. And you will know a lot of people don't want to feel that pain. So the enemy start talking when you just take your life. You won't have to feel that pain no more. That's the seed being dropped. That's vain imagination. These things must be kept cast down. Um, so we won't make a mistake and do something horrible like suicide. But what you said, a scripture came to mind, which is in Matthew 11:28, where it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. I will give you rest." There's a way out. There's somebody that's waiting for you to come unto him, which is Jesus, and he will
yeah,
give you rest. You won't have to always carry that pain by yourself. He knows what's going on in life. He know life be lifing, because he was once here on earth. He went through just as much as pain and heartache that we going through. You know, he's felt everything that we feel. He has felt it as well. So we have to realize that, especially being saints, especially being children of God, we have to know that God is with us, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, that's my thought.